Welcome back, survivors! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Survival Fountain of Youth, where last week we got a fair bit actually done. I think we mostly have wrapped up a lot of the Buffalo region. We just have to find a few more pieces of the natives maps there, then we could move on. I just want to check. We need, okay, learn the blueprint for a better ship, get a clue from surviving crew members we still have to find. There are some things still to do up there, but we basically have Copper Island found, and if it wasn't for my kind of stupidity, we would have been able to mine a bit of copper already. I'm trying to see... Okay, I've got food, I've got water, energy, I just need some sleep. We've got the pickaxe in store now, or in tow, I should say. Maybe the spider carcasses we'll leave here, get the agave leaf to be held. Oh, nope, didn't want to drop that across. Yeah, so we basically just need to go mine some copper, and then we can basically go across and... yeah, let's repair that. Mine some copper, bring it back. We can build up a few more additions here. We do have our dock and canoe right there we can make use of. And I think the only thing... Yeah, the Liana belt, I'm kind of running a little low on that, although I might be able to repair that. Yeah, let's just repair that. I should actually take a quick look and see if I can make any more rope up before we get some sleep in. That is other items? Yeah, okay, so how many can we make? Just 2. Might as well. We'll have to probably try... Oh. Okay, actually, if I could find some narrow leaves, we'd be set. But you know what? Everything's looking good. Let's just get the sleep in and get right to a brand new day. And it's actually pretty nice for a day, because I did need some more water. Okay, we'll do that. Right, let me check and see. I think we have to fill up our flasks again, because I don't think I took those out with landing here again. Okay, I've got 1. Yeah, might as well fill both of these up since we are here. Just transfer what water we can around. Oh. Okay, so that one's topped up. That one's topped up. And... you know what, I'm going to top this up just so we've got... I know it basically did kind of reduce one of our things, but that's in order. Everything else there looks decent enough. We've got the new bow, the spear, that's all good. Roasted mushrooms, we found a little bit of that, but I think it basically is, once we can get that copper ore, we'll be able to, I believe, make up the forge, and then from that... we should be able to make up a lot of new stuff, because I think there's also... yeah, this one we need leather and... okay, we need a copper tank for that, apparently. That... okay, the strong branch... I might have to go looking for the strong branch again, because I don't actually think I've come across any yet. Copper needle for that, for the improved fishing rod. Everything else there looks decent enough. I don't know if I need to really bring a sleeping bag at all with us, because we do have the canoe. So I think I'll just see if there's any little bits of water in here to grab quickly. And we'll slap everything into the canoe, and I think we're good to head right back for Copper Island to go see about trying to get our, first pieces of copper ore. Now, I believe we should be able to sail right... nope, my bad. Right there. Yeah, it'll take a little bit of durability off, takes a small bit of time, but we are basically now docked right back on the island. And I think our focus here... I do wish... oh. Okay, that's odd. Okay. So, apparently, as much as I could put that down, it didn't want to register that I could actually... I wonder if I can move that somewhere else. I mean, truth be told, where I did set up camp isn't really the best of spots in that little cove there. But if I could find a spot on, like, a beach nearby... maybe we'll try to move everything over from that. I think that's just an old crate floating there we won't really worry about. Durability for the ship is actually holding up pretty well. we can get the copper, we can bring that back, make up a few things. That'll help us a bit further. I still don't know if I will go through the full game for, like, how the series is going. I am enjoying myself with it, but we also do still have a few things to be tackling. Like, we have to find the other piece of the native maps, and then still 3 more regions to get through. We do have some options for stuff to try building, like, a better canoe, or possibly, like, to a catamaran sort of thing. Okay, we'll ease it in. Okay. So first thing first. Yeah, I want to move that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we have to worry about threat. Okay, I was going to say, where'd that go? Wait, can I only move it so far from... No, that is picked up. It just seems like it's vanished on me. Okay, we got buffalo there. Okay, there you are. Maybe it's holding it like this certain elevation. It's just like, that's why it vanished on me. Okay, a spider there, but you know what? Let's get this over here where there are a few trees and such. So if I need anything... They might be a nice little source to get while I'm over in this spot. So put that there, and we'll come grab that canopy as well, bring it over so we've got some shade if we need. And that's basically the extent of what we had for our camp set up here. It went really quick once we basically got onto the island and started getting stuff underway. I am tempted to try for the buffalo, but I think I need to find a good spot to basically shoot from where they cannot get me. Because I have a feeling that they would do a lot of harm to us if I try. Alright, so let's take this over, and then we'll also grab the fire and bring it over too. Oh. Not trying to engage with you, I'm just trying to go on my way over here. I also do like that. As much as, like, we see them as dangerous animals, they don't go looking for fights. It's probably a case of we could provoke them into a charge, but as long as we're kind of more cautious and careful, they'll leave us be. And the canopy. Okay, so this is where it wants to go, I guess, because that's as flat as we can get for close to the dock. And one last little thing to grab, and then we also do want to bring the canoe around to this place, too. I think we'll also be a bit safer in landing here from time to time, because we won't have to worry about the, tegu lizards. Okay, again, I still... There we go. It feels weird trying to work with the spear. It almost feels like it has a shorter reach than you would expect it to. Now I'll just take this, slap this over here with the canopy, and camp has been moved. I do also have to just bring the canoe around, but that'll be very easy. And then with the copper, I think that's also going to make things a lot easier quality of life-wise, because one of the things I believe we can do is, well, we'll have to make a few steps for it, but I believe we'll get access to making leather. And the leather we could use to repair the leather pack we've got, which gives us, I think, the largest weight reduction when it comes to, like, our inventory space. That means we'll be able to carry more stuff more easily, and that'll speed up processes a lot. Yeah, just another little jog back this way. And yeah, I believe that is it for here. I still want to leave the tortoise alone, because they haven't really done anything harmful or that, so they're fine. We'll back this up. As much as it's nice to have the fishing spot here, I think there will be enough food from, like, anything we have to hunt or kill or defend ourselves from that we don't really need it to, like, have a campsite all set up here. And we'll bring this... Now, I wonder, is there a way to, like, moor this to here? Oh, there we go. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so that's nicely set in place. We've got a bit of room there. I don't think I need the hammer. I don't think I need the torch. Put the carcasses away. The bow spindle we'll put away for now as well. I think I'll just have that bit of food. A little bit to top ourselves off with, and I think we'll head right in while it's night to go for one of the copper deposits we found, because we do have the jaguar. It'll take a while to respawn, so it might be safe for now to go up and go for it. I don't exactly know how heavy the copper ore will be, but we'll find out. Yeah, they've all run off, which is good. What do these give again? Oh, these are Liana. Okay, actually... Yeah, I'll take all those. I probably shouldn't have done that with it being night, but it is what it is. At least that'll... Ooh, almost stepped on you. It almost makes me think I aggroed it that was approaching us there, but... Right, gotta be more careful as I'm roaming about. I guess I should also check out this. I don't know if I actually really inspected this spot when we were through here the other time. I've got a little bit of agave leaves in that, so I don't think we need to go too hard there. Okay, Alcotilo seeds. Piece of pyrite. Piece of clay, that's good to get, although it might be a little heavy for right now. What time of day is it? Okay, it's about halfway through the night, so I think it might as well just work our way slowly up and over there. Any threats that were on the island, I think we've basically dealt with them on the way up the previous go. And if we are traveling by night, we don't have to worry as much about our thirst going down because it's not as hot. Another lizard, but that's not really a problem. Now, I'm not sure... We have to find 3 pieces of the natives map as, like, one of the components to move from the area. And there are 2 islands left, well, at least 2 islands. So there might be one on each of those. And we still have to figure out where that 3rd piece could be. My thing is, it might be... It could be basically anywhere. Like, it might be 2 on one of those islands, or it could be somewhere on this island still. I think we've basically mapped out the majority of what's here, though. Okay, yeah, so we got a snake in the grass right there, so might as well use the bow for that. There's you dealt with. Now, there is a lizard there. You know what? I might have to deal with him. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but he did aggro us from a ways off. There we go. Okay, he's taken down. Okay, I got one arrow back. The other one, I think, hit rocks and it bounced. There it is. Okay, arrows are both back. I believe everything here is calm now. We'll take one of the bamboo sticks, just because I don't really come... I know the main island does have some of them, but just for sake of things, they were conveniently right here. And now our quiver is starting to get a little bit damaged. And this is what we're after. Now, how much would that be? Okay, we're definitely not taking that much. So how much is one piece? It brings us up... Okay, but basically only get 2, because it is very heavy to get them. You know what? If it's only going to be the 2, maybe we'll try for it with the injury risk. There we go. Yeah, and now let's check what we need to craft the forge. Or the smelter. Oh! Okay, that's weird. I don't need copper itself for it. But I make it odd, but okay. Just 2 massive stones and 2 pieces of clay. Oh, Gesundheit. Oh yeah, there's our jaguar. I don't think we need anything from that, though. I think I'll do is take all this back to the boat, see what I can slim down for some inventory slots, because with the 1 piece of clay we picked up, that's probably a fair bit of weight with that. But if we can start... cactus pieces... I'll probably be able to find massive stones back on the... Yeah, way too much. Okay, just gonna drop that. And that's just a harpy eagle. Yeah, it's actually going decently so far. This is probably just going to be a bit of a slow episode of back and forth a few times to get a fair bit of copper stockpiled and back to our main island. I might actually bring the canoe over and dock it there. Because it does look like it basically has a spot for us to be able to land there. So we're closer with, like, moving things back and forth. I'm trying to remember if I think the massive stones I only find out and about, but with the canoe and, like, being able to circle the full island of hope we start on, I do think I'll save getting those for when we're back at the other island. I wouldn't mind trying to find some more clay if I could here, because I don't know if I have that much clay left back at our main island. It looks like it's basically just the buffalo all scared of us. Oh, there are a lot of you spooked over here. But they all seem to stay with that same, they'll flee the area. Okay, back to the boat. I should also see just how much, capacity we do have left in the canoe, too. Because we got a fair few things crammed into it. Oh, actually, we're not even over halfway yet, so that's perfect. Okay, that's good there. Since we do have... Okay, we'll take the helm. And we're going to set off for that little spot. Or at least, like, bring us further along shore. Thanks to the bed on the canoe, we can sleep right there after, like, say I try getting a little bit more, and we might be too encumbered. I'll try to see how many copper pieces we can get. Again, I want to go for as much as we possibly can with this first trip, because it might be we'll be sitting back at camp for a while, just letting things process through. Yeah, so we've got basically 20 weight left there. Maybe the soaked will help keep us cool while we're working inland. Though I might want to just deal with the tegu that's over here. Yeah, a little... Oh! Jeez, got him midair. Yeah, they are surprisingly skittish for their size. I don't see anything like caves here, so that should be good to be left alone. It'll just be another trip up, get what we can, and we'll probably be close to exhausted afterwards, but we can always sleep at the boat and then come back up here. I don't know if we'll really be able to clear out this full deposit of copper or not, but we'll see how close we can get for it. And yeah, it should be completely safe now to come up here and grab what we want. So my thinking is with the smelters, there'll probably be a case where it'll be like the drying rack, is we'll get a bunch of stuff put into it. Or maybe not. It's like, I guess, you know what, we'll find out when we do. Oh, we got a little bit of aloe. That might not hurt just to have. Because I think that could actually... That might actually be useful as like a sunscreen or something. Oh. Pyrite fire. Okay, not what I was expecting. We've got copper ingot there, which needs 2 ore. Clay mold for crossbows. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's see. How... We'll do that. Okay, that's the end of that. So yeah, now that we're pretty tired, we'll go dump everything into the boat and see about getting some sleep in. Yeah, so our stamina's taking a hit from its max. It doesn't... Okay, it actually looks like it is going to drain our health a bit. I don't think it's going to be too quickly, but that is something we have to keep in mind if we do get too exhausted. I do just want to keep an eye out for any spiders on the way, because I didn't clear any of them out with the trek, but... Okay, so there's our first hit of damage from that. Again, it was only like 1 point after so much time passes. It's really not bad at all. Open that up. Okay, so we've got... I can basically take another 15 of weight. There we go. And we'll have some water to offset what we've gone through. And a bit of food to help. Okay, we'll get one more thing, and then I think we're basically good to return back to the main island. And see how we'll go about it. Because, yeah, I can take another 15. And then I wonder if I could even keep a bit on myself. Because that's... I should be able to. I think if I can get enough to... say 15 into the boat storage. And a bit for myself. That'll work out well. And then... I don't think there's any other resources on... or, well, at least I found so far. One thing I just thought of is... have I been to... okay, I have been to that cartographer tree. It looks like that's been mapped. There is also an interesting site over there. Oh, that says... okay, Jaguar is up there. That's right, we didn't actually fight the second Jaguar. We saw it in the distance. But I just want to clear out the bit of story and find the other ore mine. And there's the spot. You know, one of the things I should try examining are... actually, I might examine that tree on the way back, because I do need to find those cannonball trees for those strong branches. Okay, actually, I can only take... pickaxe is going to be done, but at least we'll get a little bit more there. So maybe we will try picking up a couple of those massive stones on the way back. Just that way we do have everything we're after, because I do have... okay, how much does one weigh? Okay, I can probably only grab one. Alright, that's the plate in the tree, so that one's not a tree I can actually inspect for anything. So let's check this tree out. I don't know if those cannonball trees will be on this island or maybe another one. No, these are big branches and sticks, not the cannonball. I think it was the flexible branches we found in the hills on the main island. Okay, looks like some of the lizards... I can't remember if they're back or we just didn't actually clear out that way. We might not have just cleared out that way while we're through here last. And if I try grabbing one more of these... you know what? I'm alright with being a bit slow for a while. Because that's the two massive stones we need. I hope we have a piece of clay back at base, but we might not. I guess we'll find out once we get back, and if we don't, we do at least know we may be able to find up in the hills. I don't know where else to go looking. In a few games, they have clays like underwater or around water. But I don't know if that would be the case for Survival Fountain of Youth as well. Let's see how much copper I was actually able to grab. Is it an even amount? It is. Okay, you know what? That's fine to start with. That's all right there. Now, will it let me sail at dark, or is it going to give me some issue with it? Looks like it should let me, so yeah, we'll do that. We're going to have access to a bunch of water and everything here, so I'm not too worried about the, all of our states or statuses going down. Okay, so bit from fatal dehydration. Let's offset that immediately. There. That's well and offset. We do need some sleep. But you know what? Let's start just getting some of the stuff in place here. Like that doesn't have a lot of room in that. I might actually have to make up another little container. Yeah, you know what? We do have at least one massive stone left here, so we'll drop these two. And we'll see about making a box. Okay, these... If I had an easier way to bring logs back here, I'd probably try making more building kits, but it is the case of I can't seem to lay any in the boat to bring around, and be quite a walk to get some stuff over. Okay, we're just going to do that. And you know what? Let's just get the sleep in now. Wait, how am I getting sunstroke? I'm in the shade. Okay, what can I do to help with that? Take medicine or medicine. Okay, that's it. So what medicines are supposed to help with that? That's sunburn. I don't think that's what we need. We need to treat... I don't have the termites for that. I don't have any of the... So you're trying to tell me... Okay, we'll see if maybe I just stay out of the sun for long enough. If that'll do it. Okay, there's that in place. Hopefully if we just get a sleep in tonight, that won't be a problem. Oh, we've got a fishing stand on that. I didn't realize. Oh, have one on the canoe, too. Okay, right, let's get the copper ore out of here. And just so this way we don't have massive stones laying around to clunk into. And let me see about if I have that second piece of clay for the smelter while we're here, too. No, I'll have to go grab that. We'll put what we can in there for now. And go move some other stuff over. Okay, that's over and good. That's... we'll have that. Have that. Might as well have that, since, again, the condition was pretty low there. That, I think, should be good for right now. Get these moved over into here, and then maybe try sleeping and just see if some rest under shade and, like, shelter helps. Maybe also see if I can repair that. That's in order. We still have that. Like, it feels weird that for, like, Sunstroke, it's stuck unless we have one of these. I thought it would be something... It would just go away on its own out of the sun and, like, shade and such, but that's not how it wants to be done. It does feel kind of arbitrary. So it might be the case I have... let's just go and... Actually, hang on. I don't know if I'll need a shovel. Let me see if I have a shovel. I don't know if I'll need one for getting the termites out of their mounds, but just in case, maybe I should make that up and then go grab. Because I don't know what it'll want from us for that. Okay, let's hop in the boat, quickly go grab... I might as well try grabbing a few termites while we go over there just to get that, but... yeah, I don't like the Sunstroke affliction. It feels too arbitrary. You know what, maybe what I'll do is we'll grab out... oh, I have the ship repair kit with me. Yeah, we'll repair that for the bit we can. Okay, stop so I can have some drink. Okay, that's fully there. Okay, now let's see about trying to sail away and go get the termites. I don't know what shape we'll be in, given we have to go. I can't do anything about the Sunstroke while we're staying here on the island, so I have to go. Which means we're probably going to have... yeah, that coming up. Like, that should be changed. If you're continuously exposed to the element of that, okay, fine, I'll understand that. But it's the fact that we're not still in Sunstroke area, even with, like, sleeping over for multiple hours, it's still there. That just feels weird. See if I can even make up the medicine while we're here, just so that way it's cured as fast as it can be. Oh, that's actually a way of getting clay. Okay, right, so for the medicine... oh, we need a kit. This is so annoying. So annoying. Like, it should have been gone after a single night's sleep. You sleep outside of the sun, it's shade. Because now, I can't even leave, because I need to make the chemistry workbench in order to make that. And for that, I need a lot of stuff here that... God. This is one of the cases of the game being arbitrarily dumb. And I don't really have a good way of getting too much water, unless there's like a date tree somewhere around. Okay, well there are some coconuts, so we can at least try getting some of that. But yeah, that just... the game is feeling arbitrarily stupid on that regard right now. There is... I could use the living water, but I'd prefer to save that if I possibly can. That's at least that in order. I don't even think... yeah, I know I don't have the chemistry workbench even at our other place, but at least I have some more stuff there I can make use of. I've used up all the water, so we can't do anything about that. That, I think, is... no, the dates are only for food, I believe. We need to find more coconuts to just transform into... what does... I can't tell there what that does. I was going to say, like... I thought that would be something that would help us out a fair bit, but... yeah, it is annoying. It is very annoying. See if we can find any more coconut trees along here. And then maybe we'll try sailing back for home and see how it is. Okay, there's that. Oh, now here's going to be the thing. You know what? I'm going to use the living water. Just because I'm going to have to probably try sailing home. If I sleep here, then I'm just going to get more Sunstroke, because I don't have a good shelter with a bed. So yeah, if I sleep there, it's... Oh, that's out of the way there. If I do try sailing away... Let's just go and do this. Like, God, this is so frustrating. I basically threw a huge dent into the full plans I had for the entire day. Because I'll have to see what else I need for that bench here. Yeah, sure, just there for now. So I need 2 split logs and then another piece of clay. We might as well sleep here. Try sleeping that long. Thankfully, we got rain, so we can top ourselves up for all the water we should need. That's in order. That's stuff from the boat, but what a... Again, I wouldn't mind it so much if it had a natural decay rate on it, as long as you're, like, not continuing to expose yourself to sun and heat. But with the sleep we've been getting in, it should not be lasting as it is. Okay, might as well get all of the flasks out to try to refill them as it keeps raining. And I'll probably end this episode here. We've got to get at least 2... Okay, I think 2 pieces of clay should set us up for putting these all together. The split log, I'll have to see about taking something else down for that. There might actually be some coconuts there we can get to. It's just went for a... Everything went messy very quickly for this episode because of that heat stroke. But we'll end today's episode of Survival Fountain of Youth right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.